Hey VIPs, it's Alexis Joy from Alexis Joy VIP Access, and today I'm with the amazingly talented
Ryan McCartan. What's up, guys?
And we're here at New World Stages where Heather's the Musical performances are held. Now Ryan, first off, I just want to congratulate you on all the incredible success with your career. I'm so excited to be speaking with you today.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Very welcome. Now first off, can you tell us what inspired you to become an actor?
I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when I was 6 years old. I was playing a bunch of sports. My dad coached college basketball. He had me on the athlete track. You know, a lot of diabetics to make it work. For whatever reason, my body couldn't quite handle it, so I quit all my sports by the time I was 8 years old, and I was just sort of spinning my wheels. I didn't really know what I was going to do with my spare time. At the same time, as luck would have it, my sister was doing a performance of How the Grinch Stole Christmas at a local children's theater, and I went to see it, and I turned to my mom. I was like, I could do that. And so, sure enough, you know, I auditioned for a show. I got in. I've been acting ever since, so my sister's my big inspiration.
Aw, that is magnificent, and you're a very talented family, I see. Now, you star in Heather's the Musical, and performances begin on March 15th. Can you tell us a little more about your role?
Yeah, absolutely. So I play Jason Dean, JD for short, in Heather's the Musical. It's based on the movie, if you've seen it. Heather's the movie from '89. It's a great film. The role was originally played by Christian Slater. JD is the love interest of the main character, Veronica, and he comes in sort of as the protagonist. Heather's is sort of about, you know, bullying in high school and how you deal with that, and JD comes in and sort of says, you know, I can be your salvation. I can save you from all of these mean high school kids. Well, it's a dark comedy, so then the plot twist happens and you realize that JD is actually a psychopath, and he starts killing some of the members of the high school. So I start as the good guy, I end as the evil guy, and then I'll just say, to not give anything away, JD goes out with a bang.
Uh-oh, well, we definitely have to go see it now after that. I mean, who wouldn't want to see it? Now, what would a typical day be like for you behind the scenes working on Heather's the Musical?
Yeah, so, you know, we started, we would go 10 to 6 every single day at a rehearsal space here on Manhattan, and that was just sort of getting the show in our mouths and in our feet. You know, we'd do music rehearsals, we'd do blocking, whole 9 yards. Now we're in tech rehearsals, so that's 12 o'clock to 11 o'clock every single day, long days, and that's on stage with costume, lights, the band, makeup, everything. So we're in the final stages of getting that together, and yeah, I mean, behind the scenes it's really fun. The cast is hilarious, and we're all hardworking. So you know, we're just trucking along, trying to get this show on its feet.
Magnificent, and it sounds like such a wonderful working environment for you. Now, you also star as Diggie in Disney Channel's highly acclaimed TV show Liv and Maddie. Can you tell us what the atmosphere is like on set of the show?
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. I've worked on a handful of Hollywood sets, and there's nothing like Liv and Maddie. I mean, the people, and I mean every single person, the cast, the writers, the producers, you know, set decoration, the cinematographers, I mean literally everyone, down to every last person, is so nice. They're so fun, and so that you know, cultivates a really chill atmosphere. Everyone's on their A game, everyone's happy, everyone's excited to be there, and I really think that is what the success of our show is attributed to. It's just a great place to be.
Definitely fantastic, and I was just going to say, we could see the great atmosphere that you guys have on screen as well, because you guys do such a phenomenal job. Now, what would you like to see your character Diggie do in future episodes of Liv and Maddie?
That's a great question. You know, I know, just because I enjoy it, but also because I've heard a lot of my fans talk about it too. The relationship between Maddie and Diggie is very well loved on the show, and I mean, obviously I'm dating Dove in real life, so anytime that we get to shoot a scene together, it is so fun. So, you know, the more romance between Diggie and Maddie, man, bring it on. That's what I want.
Good, and I'm sure all your fans and I could look forward to seeing that too. Now, what is it like for you working on an off-Broadway production in comparison to working on set of a TV show?
Another great question. Yeah, you know, it's crazy because, you know, on a TV show, you're doing episodes every single week. So you get a new script, you're doing new stuff, you rehearse it, you shoot it, and then you just move on to the next thing. here, at New World with Heathers and everything, I mean, we're going to be doing this show. It's open-ended, but for now we're going to be doing it all the way through September. So, that's one script, that's one show over and over and over and over again. So to keep that fresh, in a theater environment, that's really difficult to do, something that you've done over and over and over again, to give the audience the same performance as if it was your first time. That's probably the biggest difference between television and theater.
Definitely terrific, and you said it runs until September 7th, so that gives a lot of your fans to watch it once, twice, and many more times.
Absolutely, bring it on.
And you have a few songs like Living Free and You're the One for Me. Where do you get your inspiration for your music?
I mean, those two songs in particular, obviously, they're about Dove, they're about my girlfriend. It's really easy to write a song about someone that you love, but I mean, my inspiration really comes from anywhere. I mean, if I'm finding some spare time, anytime during the day, any day, I'll just sit down and I'll start writing whatever comes to me. And I really like the organic nature of songwriting, because it can be about anything at any time, and you're always going to be at a different point in your life whenever you write something. So whatever you're feeling that day, that's sort of where my songs come from.
That's excellent, and I know we all can agree that we love watching you on TV as well as hearing your great music, so you're so multi-talented. Now, some people might not know that you won Best Performance by an Actor at the 2011 Jimmy Awards. What is it like for you having your talent appreciated by fans and critics worldwide?
Yeah, it was crazy winning that award. I mean, it's one of those things. I remember distinctly going to the Jimmy Awards, and there was a big week of preparation and then the actual award show. And I had no idea that I was even going to come close to winning this award. So when I actually did, I remember just being so incredibly taken aback by it. And hearing people start to tell you, that you're worth it, that you're good, and giving you these awards, telling you things, it was really affirming for me. There was a moment that I didn't think that I was going to be an actor, because you hear a lot more about how hard it is than how easy it is. And so when I got that award, it was a big affirmation for me of like, okay, I can do it, and I did. Excellent.
Now, going back to Heathers the musical, why do you think fans should come out and see this great musical?
Heathers is the best. I mean, it's the full package. Listen, whether you've seen the movie or not, Heathers takes a lot from the movie that you love, but it's also turned into its own beast. The musical is its own project with its own twists and turns and subplots and everything. And it's dark and it's charismatic and it's really funny, but there are also some moments that really sort of touch your heart. And I think with the movie, you sort of walk out of the movie being like, okay, wow, that was really dark and really funny. I think with the musical, you walk out with this great sense of love and inclusion, because it is sort of a statement, on anti-bullying and especially on self-love. And so, like I said, I think it's the full package. You'll be rolling around in the aisles laughing in one moment, and you'll be crying in your seat in the next, and that's a perfect piece of theater in my opinion.
Outstanding, and I'll definitely be seeing you in Heathers the musical, so I look forward to it. Now we have a few fan questions from your amazing fans. One, what is your favorite thing about Dove Cameron?
Oh my gosh. I would say everything, but I don't think that's an okay answer. No, honestly, the first thing that I was attracted to when I met Dove was her intelligence. She is easily the smartest person I've ever met in my entire life, and just be talking to someone every day who's so smart and just gets it really helps me grow as a person. So that's easily what I love about her most.
Aw, that's very sweet, and you guys are a power couple. I mean, you're both incredibly talented and wonderful. So also we have another question. What is it like for you being able to see yourself on TV?
It's weird. There are so many people who hate it, and I swear to you, this is not me being cocky, but I love watching myself on television because I learn so much. If I'm watching myself on television and I do something, I'm like, yeah, I didn't like that much. I get to see that, I get to analyze that, and then I can change that for future performances. So it's like watching a tape of a game. For an athlete, I get to watch that back and be like, okay, I liked this, I liked that, I didn't like this, didn't like that, and so I can change and alter and make it better next time.
Excellent. That's so interesting. interesting how it's also like a learning experience for you as well. That's great. Now, lastly, if you could bring out one message to your fans, what message would that be?
You know, I think a lot of actors make the mistake of thinking their value in the business is based off of, you know, the movies they've been in or the money that they've made. But really, your value comes from your fans. Your value comes from the people who love you and the people who come out to see you and support the stuff that you do. So, I mean, I wouldn't be anything without them. And I mean, for the people that believe in me and support me, I mean, that literally means everything to me. So thank you.
That is such a magnificent message, and I really had such a wonderful time speaking to such a humble and fantastic actor. So thank you so much for speaking with me today, Ryan. And just if you could bring out all your social media so your fans can stay connected with you.
Sure, yeah. My Twitter is at Ryan McCartan, RyanMCCARTAN. Instagram is at Macaria, MCCARYA. You can like my page on Facebook. I'm on there too, Ryan McCartan. Check all that out. Oh, YouTube as well, YouTube/Ryan McCartan.
Great. Well, thank you so much again for speaking with me. And everyone, make sure you catch Ryan McCartan in Heathers the Musical. And where can they check out Heathers the Musical, like their website?
Yeah, Heathers the Musical has a website. If you just Google Heathers the Musical, it'll be one of the first hits. Check it out. You can buy tickets right from the website.
Perfect. So make sure you see Ryan McCartan. It starts on March 15th up till September 7th, and also on Disney Channel's Liv and Maddie. And I know you'll be having a lot of more upcoming projects, so we look forward to sharing that. Thanks so much, Ryan.
Thank you.